B for me, Elizabeth said. This way. Jill took a few steps and then stopped. She turned to me and said, help me find 2 of my colleagues, dead or alive. Then I might stay with you. Whether they stay or not is up to them. You're alive too long, then you want to bring 2 of your colleagues here to you. They're the ones who are stabbing you in the back, aren't they? She came to me and grabbed my collar and said angrily in my face, they're people. They're the people of this city. Every human has people to worry about. What if they were your own people? I would have followed them to hell to save them. Just like I went to that damn prison. If you and your colleagues hadn't been found, I wouldn't have gone to that prison. I became a bait for the police. They caught a few big fish through me. But you're a man of the rules. Nothing will happen to you. You let me stay in that dungeon on purpose. And if those damn creatures hadn't been found, I'd still be there thanks to you. Now let go of me or I'll put a bullet in your stomach. Jill let go of me and took a few steps back. Elizabeth reached out to me and grabbed the barrel of the gun. I said, stay here for me. I'll look for your colleagues. Elizabeth said, can you stop? Jill replied, okay, find them. I'll stay here. I said, get ready, we'll go after them. John, Harry, Stefan, and Sarah went to gather supplies. I held out his gun to her and said, it's useless to me if you die. She took the gun and put it in its holster. We headed outside, the rain still pouring down. Sarah came to Jill and took her with her. Elizabeth said to me, what are you doing? Control yourself, she's a cop, right? But in this situation he's a human being who has the right to live. Maybe she can be trusted. I said, damn it, John. If he had let it go, she would have been caught there. We wouldn't be in this trouble now. She found another fan. I didn't become a fan. I'll be with you until the end. But this was stupid in this situation. Police cars were a good choice for getting around the city. They had a solid body and wireless. Wireless was very useful in emergencies or when we lost each other. I told John to remove the rotating lights on the cars and erase the police logo from the body. That way, my nerves would be at ease. John and Jill were to move ahead. Sarah and Stephen together. Me with Elizabeth and Harry behind them. I said into the wireless, where should we go? Jill said, a mental institution. It's a good place. Elizabeth looked at me. We started behind the first 2 cars. The windshield wipers were constantly brushing raindrops off the windows. There was no sound other than the squeal of the windshield wipers and the raindrops. I leaned back in the car seat and looked outside. Harry said, Ali, what did you do in prison? Well, I had a private cell. In the mornings after breakfast, I would go to the prison library. I would take books for the intellectual and reading prisoners. I would sit there until nightfall, eat dinner and sleep. Elizabeth laughed. I said, to be honest, I didn't have much to do. Thanks to the good service, they didn't have anything to do with me. Besides, I was a good kid and I followed the rules perfectly. There were several riots in prison. Some people either participated in it or protested regularly and cursed at the guards. The officers would come to serve them after the suppression of the riot, and when they returned, there was no healthy spot in their bodies. I was a wanderer. Harry asked, didn't you miss us? I paused and said, honestly, a lot. Although I was comfortable there, prison is prison. You don't go for fun. Many of you had been there for years. Some waited day and night for the execution, others waited for the day of their release, and some waited for hours to see a visitor. I missed the nagging and the scolding. I missed Elizabeth's frankness and sharp tongue, Sarah's listening nature. I missed all of you. Elizabeth said, we were also waiting for you to return. Because I am your friend and I love you, I will treat you honestly. If there wasn't honesty between us, I don't think we would have stayed together. Maybe. But in many places honesty is not a priority. Rules and pure obedience are the basic conditions. Although I never thought about these things about ourselves, and I hate being in such environments. Now I am my true self, rebellious and free.